It is Mega Sharpedo raid day in Pokemon Go. Another Mega, brand new Mega in Waterfall. Thank you for the first raid on this little vlog. We're out and about playing it for a tiny bit today. Let's see if we get something good. Haven't got a decent Kavana when it first came out. Haven't got a decent shiny anything really on this one. So this is very much what we want. 1246 is the Hundo CP. So if we get lucky on that one, that'll be nice. But how the Mega CP's deteriorate before we get the encounter, we don't know what it's going to be. It's all going to be a complete mystery before we get the encounter. But I hope you're all keeping well in the game of Pokemon Go and life. Level 80 coming up in October, hey, middle of October. How is your XP grind going? I didn't get my lucky egg on for this one. It will be on for the next ones. I am probably a little bit off the pace to get to level 70. And definitely a long way off potentially level 80. But we'll see how it goes. Do not panic. We've got a bit of time and plenty of time. Once the level changes, come into the game. Now, can we get something on Ian Waterfall's first raid on this little adventure? 250 Mega Energy done very quickly. 3, 2, 1, first raid shiny. It's not. The Grand Dane there, and 1215 is a long way off what we need. So there we go. The plan today, get a very good shiny. That's pretty much as simple as it comes to that one. We will check Kanto spawns during the event. If we get anything good, we will of course share that with you, but that is not good, unfortunately, and isn't one of my better ones. So let's get on and do as many of these as we can. And let's do some Kanto checks with you, because why not? It doesn't feel like they've been around for a while. I did get a shiny Bulbasaur actually yesterday on a research task when I went to get the haircut, but no, I don't want to catch any of these without the lucky egg on, and we might drop that daily incense as well. But your boy needs XP. I think we all do, to be fair, or the majority of us do. Right, that's dropped. Let's do some more raids. I do love the design of Mega Sharpedo. It is absolutely fantastic. Camerupt will probably be next, then I think Metagross, and then who knows where it's going to go after that one. But Craig, thank you for letting me hop into this remote raid invite. Can this be the Sharpedo? It's weather boosted 13247, slightly different, so we do not know what the Hundo CP is on this one. I didn't do the research on the weather boosted one, but 26,000 XP, lucky egg, very much deployed. Can we get the shiny on the second raid? 200 Mega Energy, two of us did it very easily. 3, 2, 1, shiny. It's not. It's 1472. Is it any good? No, it's almost the floor. 10, 10, 11. Why couldn't you have shined for me? Pro little tip for this one. I have put my Dynamax Cubfu as my buddy. You need to have it as your buddy and do 30 dark type raids. And why not use some of these ones to take advantage of it? It's not a good one, but it did go lucky when I did that trade with Ash. We both got very, well, he got very, very lucky. He got the lucky Hundo. Yeah, I think he's still smug about that. But can this make us smug? Third time lucky, third time's a charm, third time for the shiny Sharpedo. 13086 is with me now. This is one I've hosted. Thank you everyone for jumping in there. Saw back when I texted of a bit of friendship. Echo Games was in there, and B Jerry as well. Thank you guys for jumping in. The raid I sent out, so 26,000 for your finest XP. Each little bit more important than the last. Can this be the shiny? Third time, it is the shiny. Yes. Yes, it is. And there it is in all its glory. Shiny Sharpedo. 1231 is my best one to date. My best shiny to date, that is. I did have a dirty 1-star shiny. But this is right up there from looking at that one. I think 1242 is the Hundo. So this should be right close to it, I think. 1231, it's flipping out. Look at that. That's a 93% IV, I believe. 14, 14, 14. Prime candidate to be evolved as well for my shiny Mega Sharpedo. Oh, get in there. Third time very much is the lucky bit for me. But we're going to carry on. Now, Silverman's invited me to a raid, but Squirtle isn't shiny. Right. Oh, goodness, all jumping me in. Let's get into Ashes. Dave, you saw me. I missed the timer. There was intent there. Trust me. The Hundo is 1246. I think I said 1242. I might not have done. Who knows? Either way, I've covered all my bases, but it's definitely 1246. That is what you need. This is Ash's raid that you saw me hop into just a moment ago. It looks like we're going to get a bit of thunder. Maybe a bit of a storm is coming. We had it on earlier today, but it didn't materialise into anything too much. We've just had a little amber weather warning appear. Might be a yellow one, but it did say there's a risk of thunderstorm. So we're going to just make sure we're protected. GoCast Chris was in that raid as well. Bit of friendship with you, my man. Right. Is this going to be back-to-back shinies? If it was, that would be quite amazing, actually. Right, here we go. It is boosted, by the way. Remote raid limits lifted as well for this one, up to 20. 3, 2, 1, go! It's not. That one is not good, unfortunately. That one is a very sad 12.25. Thank you for the second raid invite, Ian. Ian Waterfall reminding me it's Sunday, which means the Incensed podcast, the Pokemon Go podcast, has dropped on all your usual listening platforms. Go check that one out. We're all back. Well, the three of us are back. There was 3 of us last week. Coops came back. But go and check this episode out. Comes out, drops every Sunday. That is the Incensed podcast with me, Ian Waterfall, and Pogo Milo Uck, Pogo Milo UK. We would love to borrow your ears. Just come and listen to us if you haven't done so already. We reveal loads of fun anecdotes. We talk about all the things going on in Pokemon Go, and we just basically have a laugh together. British podcast humour combined with a game that we all love, or we tolerate. Depends on what the event is and how we're feeling with it. But now we have got another raid. Ian, can you give me the shiny Sharpedo? You can't, and you give me a 12.24. Ian, that's not good. I hope your one was better. As we take down this Sharpedo, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming level change in Pokemon Go. We don't know what it looks like yet, but I just want to sort of like throw a few ideas out there, and a little bit of, as the wind picks up. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Just want to know where you all are really with your XP grinds. I don't really sort of think it's a competition. I think we all have our own wants for this game. I am a pretty casual player, even though I am level 50, and I do play the game every day in some capacity. I don't play the events as much as I used to, but I do enjoy creating this content that you watch, and hopefully you still enjoy watching me create this content that I create. And yeah, I didn't really think too much about the level change. When I got to level 50, I kind of stopped and didn't really think it was going to change too much. And I think the announcement we're going to go up to level 80 sort of middle of October, it's kind of caught me a bit off guard. So I'll show you where I am on my XP grind, actually, and I'll tell you what I'm doing at the moment just to chip away, because we don't know what we need yet. We don't know what the levels are, but we know that's another 26,000 XP, and we know that the wind keeps picking up, and you're probably going to have this awful audio quality that you get from my vlogs where the weather's not great, which I do apologise about. But yes, I will share with you my XP where we are at the moment. So I'll tell you what I'm doing at the moment to try and at least maximise the opportunity with a bit of focus on it again. Now, can we get this shiny from Frothy Capaldi on this raid? 3, 2, 1, shiny Sharpedo. No, and it's a 12.33. Sorry, 12.33 was actually really damn good. Sorry there, 15, 13, 15, 96%. Thank you. Don't know what I was expecting there. But yeah, so let's have a look. This is me, and my XP is at the moment is 265,758,728. A couple of days ago I was at 263 million, and what I've been doing is quite simple. I've been going back to basics in the game. I've been catching Pidgeys, Weedles, all the very basic stuff, putting a lucky egg on, and for that half an hour, if I'm not catching, I'm evolving. And that is, with the excellent throws, you're getting over 4,000 XP. With the evolutions, you're getting 2,000 XP. And then any raids that I'm doing, I'm making sure that I've got the lucky egg on. And only if I've got enough research tasks like the Mega Evolve Pokemon for 10,000 XP. Currently in the Kanto event, if I've got 2 or 3 of them stacked up and I know I'm playing the game, I just keep putting the lucky eggs on. Because that's one thing I have quite a lot of, are lucky eggs. I've never really had the need to use them up till now. Well, I did use them, but it was the focus on having to use them now, as the raid invites keep pinging through. So yeah, this is all I'm doing now, is I'm just focusing on the excellent curveball throws. That was an excellent. It was definitely not a great. And I'm just trying to get as much of the XP without putting too much pressure on myself, because I do play the game, like I said, a little bit here, a little bit there. But as you can see, that is a good way of just building up. But don't get overwhelmed by it. The game has changed somewhat. You know, it's more pay now to play. That is something that we can't hide. That's very much a big part of the game at the moment. It has changed, and every 6 months it feels like we're having that same conversation. It feels like it's really changed this time. And you know, tickets for events, you know, tickets for turning the game on, tickets for catching Pokemon. I don't know. I'm joking. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But the game has changed, so don't lose sight of that one. It is a very expensive game at the moment. When you're chasing XP in the fear of hitting those levels, because we don't know what they are at the moment, so let's not overthink it too much yet. We will know by the middle of October. Another thing that I am doing as well when we talk about the XP grind, and I know I've said we've parked that conversation for now, but I am going to talk about it quickly again, is gift opening. I am notoriously the worst for opening gifts, sending gifts. Anything that involves gifts, I'm pretty poor at. However, that is one thing that I'm putting focus on now. And I'm just working on those tiers. I'm working on getting those people up from 3 hearts to 4 hearts. Great to besties. And also the lower level ones, you know, the 1s to 2s and the 2s to 3s are actually relatively quite quick. But 150,000 XP. We're lucky egg on 300,000 for becoming best friends in the game. An easy way to work on getting that XP if you've been doing that up till now and you haven't really finished that off, or you've lost a bit of focus on that aspect of the game. Now, is this going to be the one that gives us the shiny? A second shiny would be quite nice today. Is this the one? It's not, and it's an 1196. I've just noticed on my clock on my phone, it's 2:59 p.m. and today the government is testing out our emergency alarm system. Are we going to get the alert as we're playing the game? I've been told, unless you opt out of it, and you shouldn't opt out of it, you should leave this on because these are good for communication, efficient communication for emergencies and all that. They tested this, I think it was April 23. They're retesting it now to iron out some little errors that were in it. Now, I've got my volume down. The game is 3 o'clock. Am I going to get this notification? Or if when I'm playing Pokemon Go, is it not going to come through?
10 seconds later.
There it is, at 1 minute past 3. This is a test of the emergency alerts. You can come to the service. It will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. You don't need to take any action. The real emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Okay, we got it. It's a severe alert. It's not an actual severe alert. It's a test alert. And it did work. Maybe my clock's a minute out, which I doubt. But either way, we got it. A very efficient little duo with my man, B. Jerry. Well, I say efficient, it just seems to have gone quicker than the last one that we did early on today's adventure. But we are going to bring this one to an end, actually. I said we might do a few more raids. I've actually nearly run out of battery, and I didn't bring my battery pack out with me today. What am I doing? It has been a crazy week. The weekend's been really nice. I've got a busy start to next week. On the road, a couple of days away. So that's real life and all that stuff, as we keep saying. But can we bring ourselves something good on the final raid with you all? Can we get the shiny? Can we get shiny number 2? It would be good if we could, but we can't. And that one is a 1220. But thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope you've had luck on your Mega Sharpedo raid days. I hope you got something that you needed. I hope you got something that surprised you and shocked you and made new memories. Or did it annoy you? And has it just been a big disappointment? I don't know. If you didn't play it, that might be partly the reason you feel like that one. So, 1231, this is it. This was our best one by a country mile. 14, 14, 14, which we're going to Mega Evolve. Yeah, we are. We got the Mega Energy, and we are going to do it. Look at this. I love this design. I said this before. One of the best Mega designs in Pokemon Go. And there it is. Shiny Dex entry. Hoenn Mega Sharpedo in there. And that is an absolute thing of beauty. Look at that. Solid, solid design. Well, I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me again. I'm Asphalt27. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for the support if you're part of my Patreon. Your names will be at the end of this vlog. It really does mean the world to this creator here anyway. Well, I will see you all soon. The XP grind is going to carry on as we try and get ourselves as best prepared for level 80 in the middle of October. But until then, keep grinding, keep doing what you do. Don't be disillusioned with the game. It can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. But until the next adventure, there will be one coming up very soon. I will see you all then. Well, I managed to get back home. We've done a few remote raids, nothing good. So I thought we'd wrap this one up properly. But Yaya, thank you for letting me join your raid from Couple of Gaming. I saw Aizo in there as well. And thank you. And let's see if this final raid of the vlog can get us in there. Go check Couple of Gaming out. Awesome couple of guys. Can we get a shiny, though, from their raid? Here we go. Final shiny encounter potential. And that one is a 1210. And unfortunately, it's not the hundo that we wanted today. Let's quickly catch this one. And then I'm going to show you how many raids we've done today on this Mega Sharpedo raid day. I have done a few. Not as many as some of the hardcore people out there that have probably done 40, certainly remote raids anyway. But this is what we've done. Sharpedo. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. 16 raids. And we did get the shiny there, which is the one you've all seen already. And it's a beaut. Right, well, that is it. I'm done, and I'll see you all very soon.